Hello, hello. I think I'm live, but I'm also hoping that OBS will remain live here, guys. Let me know, give me some feedback here. Luckily, X-Plane didn't crash or that kind of stuff. I'll just wait for your confirmation there. And we're back. Good. Okay. Hopefully that's the only fault or only error that we're going to experience today. So let's just pretend that OBS is stable here and we can just continue flying. I think everything else is just working fine. So, okay. We're still here, and again, all my panels work, all that stuff works. Good. Let's just continue. So I did my flight control test. That was the thing that I was doing. So here, it's fine. Elevators, good. Trim is working as well. My rudders, good. Awesome. So that means that we can start our engines. So our engine, in our case, avionics are off, and again, park and brakes, everything is set. Fuel tank set to both. Good. Throttle a bit in. No, not the avionics. Fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3. That's primed, and we're ready to go. Awesome. Clear prop. And there we are. 1200 RPM. Oil pressure is already in the green. Generator on. Let's lean for ground. Back to 1000. Avionics on. Good. Everything is stable. Nice. Alrighty then. That means that we can set our radios. First, transponder on mode C. We are VFR, that's good. And obviously we need to set a lot of frequencies here. First, the navs. Well, in terms of navigation, we don't need that many VORs. Obviously first, for the nav 1, we need LAX. And that is... No, we don't need LAX. We need Santa Monica. That's the first leg. It's get confusing here with all these lines, all these tracks here. So Santa Monica is 110.8. 110.8. That's set. Good. And then we're going to go for nice. That's just a plain... well, let's just set that one as well, just in case. VOR Van Nuys, that's 113.1. It's already set. Good. Then we can also set our OBS, because we are going to fly the radial outbound 128. 128, wasn't it? Let's get the plate again. 128. Roger that, Tim. 128 at the bottom. 1, 2, 8. Good. That's set, and we're gonna expect a heading to Van Nuys of about, what is it, 340, and that's inbound. 340. Good, that is set. And once we get at Van Nuys, we're going to reset the nav frequencies anyway. Good. So then we can move on to the comm radios. First off is the comm 2. We need the ATC of Torrance, and that is 125.6. 125.6. Good. And then the next ATC is
Control aircraft. Local times now 0800.
Ah, there's Marcus.
PilotEdge
Nice.
Control positions are now open. Class Alpha Bravo Charlie and Delta airspace procedures now in effect.
127.55.
IFR, contact the nearest approach or center facility and airborne aircraft within Bravo Charlie or
Good.
Delta airspace. Contact the nearest tower or approach facility. Aircraft on the ground operating in a movement area, contact the relevant ground controller.
Nice. Good to hear the voice of Marcus. Okay, so at Torrance Communications, let me see. Here on top. COM2 was 125.6, Roger, and the ground is 120.9. Oh, not good. Did I just, yeah, 120.9, 0.
Good morning, Torrance ground, number 172 select with you.
That's ground, good. And then for tower, we need,
Whatever
there are
172
two towers.
Kilo, I'm also with you. Thank you.
And I don't know what that means. North and south.
How can I help?
Just starting the aircraft ready, and will you request you in a minute? Thank you.
Let me set the COM1 and off. I don't know what tower frequency to pick here. I would guess we need to go north. So let's just pick the north tower controller here. Otherwise, I would expect a north ramp and a south ramp here on the airport, and so there are different controllers doing both runways here, but one runway at a time. So let's just pick the north one, and that is 133.07. 1.007. No, 13307. Good. And again, double check. Ground is 120.9. That's in. ATIS is already there. Awesome. Okay. Now we need to prep all those frequencies while we are flying. So this is all about thinking ahead. So as soon as we are at the runway, we're going to set the standby already to our next frequency, Hawthorne Tower. While we are in contact with when we are contacting Hawthorne Tower, we got a standby frequency available. We're going to set that to LAX Tower, and so we are already trying to prepare so that we are on time with all that stuff. Okay, so that's set. Good. Then I'm going to listen to the ATIS.
Torrance/Zamperini Field Information November 2000 Zulu weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear.
Good.
Temperature 22.
Good.
Dew point -17. Altimeter 2985. Arriving runway 29 right. Departing
That's about
runway
right.
29 right. Advise on initial contact. You have November.
85. We've got November. Good. Thanks for the follow, Club Class. Thanks. Okay, so that is set. We're gonna fly a heading to catch that radial to get to Hawthorne of about 356, so that's pretty much up north. So let's set the heading bug. Also, our heading indicator and our compass are in sync. Good, so we set our frequencies, we set our navigation. Yeah, so that's what we're going to pick, is the 128 radial outbound, but towards Santa Monica. And this is the Van Nuys in case we need it. And that's about it. And the Van Nuys, we're going to reset the frequencies. Right, have that straight. Okay, and everything is set here. And our engine is still warm and everything looks good. Awesome. Okay, guys, that means that we're going to start. We've got November. We are at the general aviation ramp. Can we call that anything else? No, we could just also say just the south ramp. South ramp, northbound departure. Or the mini route. We can also tell that to the tower, so the tower controller might already know that we're up for a rapid or early frequency change. And that's about it. No flight following, and we're for the CAT-10. So, airport 9. Double check. This is Van Nuys. Yeah, that's for later. It's for later. Plates 1 to 0.9. Yeah. Okay. South ramp, November. Northbound departure, mini routes for the CAT-10. Torrance ground, good day. Skyhawk Papa Hotel Tango. Any Mike is on the south ramp with information November for a northbound departure mini route. We'd like to do the CAT-10 today. Oh. Come on. Cuckoo. Let's listen. If there's not a conversation going already. We are connected. Yeah, we are. Torrance ground, good day. Skyhawk Papa Hotel Tango. And your mic is on the south ramp with information November, looking for a northbound departure for the mini route. We'd like to do our CAT-10 today.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, Torrance ground, good morning, good luck. Runway 29 right, taxi via Alpha Juliet.
Runway 29 right via Alpha and Juliet. Thanks, Papa Hotel Tango Mike. Okay, so Alpha Juliet. And that is like I expected, right? Alpha and Juliet. Good.
Currently 11 miles.
So we can pick our own taxiway here to get on Alpha.
Romeo for the Category 2 rating.
Awesome.
Number 35010 San Luis Tower, good morning, ident please.
So we're gonna go to the right there and then to the left. Awesome. 1200 sets. Okay, parking brakes released. Brakes are working. No traffic to the left.
Torrance
No
Tower,
traffic to the right.
172 kilo requesting early frequency change.
Turn, slip indicator, turn indicator works, heading indicator, everything is stable.
Departure, I'd be happy to give you an early frequency change.
Good. There we go. Never been to Torrance before. Looks good. Looks good. Not anything special, but it looks nice. Alright. There we go. On Alpha, right.
Number 2 Sierra Kilo Squawk
there.
VFR, frequency change approved.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 2 cycle, thank you.
Make that turn over here, and we are on Alpha.
Archer Tower, number 172 Sierra
Good,
Kilo
so
5
departure.
miles south, looking for northbound.
Northbound,
Minute,
we're going to go to Hawthorne, that's
1,400
this
to
VOR.
2,500.
Number
Gonna catch
172
that
Sierra
one,
Kilo Hawthorne Tower.
Switch to Hawthorne,
Maintain VFR Squawk 6037.
and as for the northbound mini route.
request.
It's good.
Maintain VFR, Squawk 6037, 2 cycle, thank you.
Engine is looking good. And nice weather. Look at those cloud puffs. Very nice. Hoping that xEnviro will not mess me up with any unexpected turbulence. That kind of frustration. Have to see.
At 172 Sierra Kilo, join the mini route northbound, remain outside the Bravo airspace until advised by Los Angeles Tower. LA altimeter 2988.
Join the million route, remain outside the Los Angeles Bravo airspace until advised by the LA Tower. Altimeter copy to number 172 cycle, thank you.
That's 29 left. It's hotel. Right, we need to go one taxiway farther ahead. For the CAT-10. My gosh, guys. It's daunting.
Number 2 Sierra Kilo, contact LA Tower 119.8.
Over to LA Tower, 119.8, 2 cycle.
Alright, there's Juliet coming up.
LA Tower, good morning. Number 172 Sierra Kilo, 3 miles southeast, looking for northbound departure by the mini route, leveling 2,500.
Another CAT-10 candidate, I guess.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo, LA Tower, radar contact 5 miles east of the Los Angeles VOR, cleared through the Bravo airspace via the mini route northbound.
And that's what you like to hear. Cleared through the Bravo.
2988.
So, this is the run-up area.
Bravo airspace maintaining VFR
Soon, alright, looks good. Engine is already warm. Mixture full in.
Thank you.
1800. Annunciator messages none. Good. Oil pressure is good. Everything is
San
stable.
Luis Obispo Tower.
Left
November
mag
35010,
looks good. Back
reporting
to
airport in
both.
sight.
Right mag looks good. Back to
35010,
both.
straight in runway
Landing light on.
29er,
Still got a
cleared to land,
charge.
and
The
wind
battery. Full idle. Again,
straight
no
in 29,
annunciator messages.
35010.
Oil pressure is good. Very good. Back to 1000. Flight control test. One last time. Awesome. Looks good. Trim is set. Fuel tanks are set to both. Good. Let's also set here the parking brakes because I'd like to prep now. 133.07 was the tower frequency here of Torrance. That's correct. We got a standby frequency available now. What are we going to set? Well, that's going to be Hawthorne. And Hawthorne is over here. 121.1. 121.1. 2500 northbound. We're going to request, I guess, an early transition or change of frequencies. Perhaps Marcus is already proactive and already allows us to do that. 2500. As soon as we're going to switch over to Hawthorne, I also like to have other frequencies ready. I like to prepare those already. So let's go to the plate here. Let me see. LAX, yeah. So that's 119.8. Let's double check that. 119.8, yeah. So let's write that down. LAX 119.8. So that's then the standby that I'm going to set.
172 Sierra Kilos leaving the Los
At
Angeles
LAX,
Bravo airspace. Now radar
LAX,
services
we're going to
are
go
terminated.
to
Contact
Santa Monica, right?
Tower
And we're going to request that
120.1
transition.
with your request.
So that's going to be
leaving the Bravo airspace.
120.1.
120.1 to Sierra Kilo. Thank you. See you again.
SMO 120.1. As soon as we are through the Santa Monica Delta, we're going to go to Van Nuys, right? And I'd like to be ready with that as well.
2.5 miles from the southeast, looking for northwest transition, leveling 205 and leaving Bravo.
Like this guy is doing right now.
Santa Monica Tower. Good morning, Santa Monica. Altimeter 298.
119.3.
What is your request?
Looking for northwest transition at Van Nuys, probably landing at low approach intention.
172 Sierra Kilo, Roger. Transition is approved. Maintain VFR at above 2,500. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Squawk VFR above at 205.
Hey, Mr. Good to see you as well on the stream. Welcome. Okay, so we got those frequencies. It might be the case that when we transition through Santa Monica, that the controller might
Skyline 010, turn right at Foxtrot into the ramp via
might just say change of frequencies approved, and then we could directly contact Van Nuys Tower. Yeah, I was mistaken. I thought we needed to go to Burbank. Otherwise, we needed to contact an approach controller first, but that's not the case. Van Nuys is a Delta class. Yeah, so that makes sense. So just a tower, we can follow this highway like we did yesterday, and that's basic. Okay, seems good to me. So, landing lights on, strobe lights on, mixture is full in. We've got a heading box set. We need to catch that radial 128. It's the last time. There's nothing like an emergency takeoff, so just double check everything. That plate 128. Yeah, and that's then on the bottom. That makes sense as well. And then we've got the nav2, and that's Van Nuys. Awesome. Thanks for the follow, Tiber. Thanks. Much appreciated and welcome on the stream. Scratchpad.
Van Nuys Tower, number 172 Sierra Kilo, 7.5 miles from the southeast, looking for northwest transition, leveling 20500.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo, Van Nuys Tower. I got your position. What is your request?
We are probably clear option, please, and then we will request you in there.
Okay, you want the option, and then you're departing where?
Just landing at this point, Van Nuys, please.
Okay. November 172 Sierra Kilo with Van Nuys Tower. Remain outside the Burbank Charlie airspace. And a right downwind runway 16 right, report midfield.
Reporting midfield, remain outside the Bravo.
Should have just asked for a full landing, full stop landing.
Approach, and we are into right downwind 16 right to circle. Thank you.
Hawthorne, Torrance Tower, Skyhawk Papa Hotel Tango India Mike is holding short runway 29 right at Juliet, ready for takeoff.
Number 35010, nice job on the CAT-10. I've submitted the result already. Best of luck on the 3.
00, thanks so much.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, Torrance Tower, runway 29 right, cleared for takeoff. Right crosswind departure approved.
Clear for takeoff 29 right and right crosswind, Papa Hotel Tango Mike. Okay, right crosswind makes sense because we need to go to the north, right? Boom. Brakes released. There we go. Landing lights on, strobe lights are on, mixtures full in. Good. No one is on the runway as far as I can see. Also check yourself. And also no one on final. Northbound departure. 2,500. Catch that radio. And there we go, guys. CAT-10. No way back. 40. 50. 60. Rotate. There we go. Goodbye, Torrance. Was nice visiting here for the first time. A little bit more nose down here to get to VY. A little bit of turbulence here. My gosh. Okay, northbound, so that makes sense.
Runway clearance. Delta Charlie
700, there we go.
100, request IFR clearance to Monterey Regional with Victor.
Delta Charlie 100, Limburg clearance, or correction, John Wayne clearance delivery. Good morning. Can you confirm what is the Delta Charlie? Is that a country code?
That's a country code.
What country is Delta Charlie?
Delta
Germany.
Charlie. No, it's Delta.
Yeah, not
Or
quite.
Charlie.
Germany is Delta, however they don't use numbers on their registrations. Can I ask that you disconnect and use something that is valid and correct?
No problem, I did that before and...
Keep our climb
I
going
was
here
asked
to the north.
Make it a little more easier, but I changed it. That's okay.
Sure, I understand. Easier
Let's
is one thing,
request
but
a-
it needs to be legal.
Change of
Okay,
frequencies
no
here.
problem.
Torrance Tower, Skyhawk Hotel Tango Mike. We'd like to transition or switch frequencies here to Hawthorne if that's possible.
Papa Hotel Tango Mike, you make that right crosswind departure, then I'll gladly get you an early frequency change.
Roger that, Papa Hotel Tango Mike.
Vengeance Tower, activate fuel number
Was the same for the
127
previous
into-
guy, I think.
Or approach 116 right.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo runway 16 right, cleared to land.
16 right, clear to land, 20 kilo.
Okay. Some clouds there, but looks okay. LAX is over there. I can already see LAX.
Papa Hotel Tango Mike, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. Papa Hotel Tango Mike. Thanks. Okay. Switch. We can already set 119er. Any standby here. For LAX 119.8. Oh. Alright, there we are. First level. Push down. Trim. First settle a bit. You can see the needle on the nav 1 is already coming in. That's perfect. And there is LAX. Hawthorne Tower, Skyhawk Papa Hotel Tango, and your mic is level 2500, 3 miles south. I'd like to transition the Bravo through the mini route, northbound.
Papa Hotel Tango Mike, Hawthorne Tower, squawk 5163.
Squawk 5163 for Papa Hotel Tango Mike.
probably going to delay you just a little bit too. Just remember your departure instruction, right crosswind. As you took off, you turned straight basically towards Hawthorne. You put yourself inside of the Hawthorne Delta airspace just before establishing two-way radio communications. We'll have to call this a fail at this point on the CAT-10 exam. Just again, at 2,500, you're inside of that Hawthorne Delta airspace. You have to make sure that you've established that communication prior to entry.
All right, I totally get that. Yeah, I thought I was on a crosswind turn there and I could just climb through, but I got you there.
Yeah, you only made a turn of about, let's see, maybe 45 to 50 degrees was all. You basically headed straight towards Hawthorne, so make it a good 90-degree turn. It'll put you right into Class Echo airspace.
Roger that, Papa Tango. We're just going to continue the flight anyway.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike Roger, and contact LA Tower on 119.8.
119.8, Papa Hotel Tango Mike. Damn it, guys! Failed it! And
Hey,
he was right.
19688 of this aviation.
Let me first get on track here. There is the radial. Need to get it 2,500. And let's review what he just said.
Good morning, runway 12, taxi via Alpha.
Alpha 12688.
Let's see, it's over here. Alright. Los Angeles Tower, Sky Papa Hotel Tango Mike is level 2,500 on the mini route northbound. Elected transition.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike LA Tower, squawk 5163.
5163, Papa Hotel Tango Mike.
5-1 Tower,
6-3.
Kilo at Mike.
Should have done that already.
And where do you park?
No.
Straight to head.
Need to be wary here because
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, radar contact 3 miles east of Los Angeles, cleared through the Los Angeles Bravo airspace via the mini route northbound. Maintain VFR at 2,500 LA, altimeters 2988.
clear through the Bravo, say 2,500 mini route northbound. Papa Hotel Tango Mike. Good. Okay.
Sierra Kilo straight into the ramp.
So if he didn't give me that clearance before I ended the Bravo, I should have then made that circling, right? Like we rehearsed. Now, this is LAX. The numbers are a little bit now to the right side here. What we could do is already set any standby Santa Monica 120.1. That's good. Sorry guys, I couldn't.
Delta Charlie
I don't have time to watch the
John
chat
Wayne.
right now. I will soon.
Clearance, now I don't have a flight plan for you. You'll need to
let me see.
submit something with the appropriate call sign.
Lean also a bit here.
Okay.
There's the track. We're getting closer. That's good. We don't need to report overhead. So let's just go to Van Nuys and yeah, call it a day and review it, and let's do a second attempt. Gosh, man, 2,500. All right, let's make that turn to 128.
Delta Charlie Alpha Alpha Alpha. I do have your flight plan.
Something
I'll be
like
with you shortly. Stand by.
Good. And again, a little bit too high.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike leaving the Los Angeles Bravo airspace. Radar services terminated. Contact Santa Monica Tower with your request. 120.1.
Over to Santa Monica. Hotel Tango. Switch. Santa Monica Tower, Sky Pop Hotel Tango Mike is on the mini road northbound, currently at 2,500. Like to transition the airspace northbound to Van Nuys.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, Santa Monica Tower, altimeters 2989er. Transition is approved. Maintain VFR at or above 2,500.
89er for the altimeter and will stay at or above 2,500 while the transition. Papa Hotel Mike. Okay. So, above 2,500. At the same time, though, there's a Charlie starting at 3,000 of Burbank. So, we need to stay between 2,500 and 3,000 to remain clear of any airspace. At least the Santa Monica Delta goes up to 2,700, I believe. So, technically, we are scratching the ceiling there of Santa Monica.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo Van Nuys clearance. I'm sorry, I did not get your request.
We can make that turn now, and there's the highway, and there's the lake, so Van Nuys is over there. Before I look at the chat, guys, I need to switch my COM2 to the ATC frequency of Van Nuys. Let's have a read.
All right, so you want to go
Listen here.
southbound to join the coastal route.
Aftermatter.
And oh yeah, that was also yesterday. We couldn't hear
So
any
172 Sierra Kilo.
any ATIS of
Roger.
Van Nuys.
SoCal departure frequency 134.2, squawk
Let's not climb
1464.
too much. So let's pretend that we have our own weather.
134.2, squawk 1464 to Saitek, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go through the highway.
So
Guys, let's look at the
172
chat.
Sierra Kilo. I'm going to be being a
Okay, see now why I feel two
Delta
times.
airport,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
exactly.
unable to
It's
get you
hard.
into the Burbank
Yeah.
Charlie airspace. I'm gonna recommend that a southbound departure is probably not your best course of action trying to take the
Yeah.
coastal route southbound. I'm gonna recommend that you request from Tower a right crosswind departure so you clear that airspace prior to entering the Bravo.
So, what happened there?
So we will going to right downwind after departure.
let me first
depend
prep
on the
here.
runway.
Well, you're using the 16s. I mean, you can get that from the weather. And you,
Very
assuming you just
nice.
landed, you pulled
119.3.
into the ramp. So yes, we're using the 16s, a right crosswind departure, westbound departure. So you cleared the Burbank Charlie airspace as you climb up over the top.
Yeah, west right downwind departure,
Okay.
westbound to clear the Burbank Charlie airspace. To
And
get to the
ground is
coastal
1
route
to
back on. Thank you.
1.7. Good.
Okay, that's what you want to request from Tower, a right crosswind departure. Your squawk
Landing
code
lights are
reback
still
is correct.
on.
Contact ground for taxi.
Good.
Over to the ground to Saitek, thank you.
I think we're still technically
Cessna
in the-
688 freak exchange approved.
We're still in the delta of Santa Monica,
Okay,
so
go
I'd
on,
like to
Van Nuys,
stay
check
within
it.
that delta before I contact Van Nuys. Switch frequencies to Van Nuys. Now this highway here in front of us will guide us all the way down to Van Nuys, also with the lake there to the right. Yes, Sniper, you're right. Well,
Delta Charlie Alpha Alpha Alpha. I
It
do
was,
have amended routing for you. Let me know when you're ready to copy.
a justified fail on the CAT-1, on the
Delta
CAT-10.
Charlie Alpha Alpha, ready to copy.
Delta Charlie Alpha Alpha.
But I need to
Alpha.
review
Cleared
what I
the
did, also
Monterey
so in the
Airport.
replay, because
Channel 3
I
departure.
don't quite get the
San
idea
Marcos
there.
Transition. Romeo Zulu Sierra. J.
Yeah, Peter, that's true.
501
It runs really great. It's so beautiful. Look at
Big
all that
Sur.
scenery here.
VOR. Bravo Sierra Romeo. And the PEBS 1 arrival.
Okay. So now we're outside of the
Now
Santa
let's
Monica
maintain
Delta.
5,000. Expect 6,000.
We need to establish contact with the tower
Correction.
of Van Nuys
Maintain
before we can
5,000,
enter
expect
Van
Flight
Nuys.
level 260. 5 minutes after departure. There we go. Departure frequency 128.
Thanks for the follow, MZPC. Thanks. Welcome on board.
Delta Charlie Alpha 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 cleared IFR to Monterey Regional via Channel 2 departure, San Marcos Transition, J501, Big Sur
Fly a
VOR,
little bit to this side here
PEPS 5
to remain clear of that Delta
approach,
of Van Nuys
At
before we have
5,000.
contact.
flight level 260, 5 minutes after departure, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 1765.
Delta Charlie Alpha Alpha Alpha. The only change would be the PEBS 1 arrival after Big Sur.
I can
PEBS
already
1
see Van
arrival,
Nuys
reback
over
to
there.
PEPS 1 arrival, Delta Charlie Alpha Alpha Alpha.
Nice ground, number 172.
Switch to
request
tower.
Taxi on the
Ground 1
southwest
to
parking.
1.7.
172 Sierra Kilo Van Nuys ground. Let me know when you have the weather. Runway 16 right. Taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie 16 right. Yes, we do have weather. Thank you.
Van Nuys Towers, Cessna 19688 out of Whiteman, requesting touch and goes. I'm inbound with information uniform.
Number 19
It's busy.
688 Van Nuys Tower. Good morning. Make straight air. Runway 16 left.
Straight in 16 left, 688.
Van Nuys Tower, Sky Papa Delta Tango Mike. It's about 10 miles south of the airport, currently at 2,800 inbound for a full stop. We have the weather.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike Van Nuys Tower. Good morning. Ident.
I'll give you ident.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike. Thanks sir. Enter right downwind runway 16 right.
Right downwind, 16 right, Papa Delta Tango Mike. Good.
Skyhawk 688 runway 16 left.
So,
for the option make left.
Right
traffic.
downwind is pretty basic
16
here,
left, clear for the option,
and
left traffic,
makes
688.
sense in our case. Thanks for the follow. Onion, thanks. Much appreciated. And thanks, Disco. Welcome, guys, to the stream. Thank you for the follow. So, here we are. Venice is in front of us. 16 right is over there. So a right downwind. About 2,000 feet, if I recall correctly. Again, engine is looking good. Also, I'm looking at my transponder code here. I don't know if Marcus said that I should also squawk VFR. I don't think so. And sometimes that makes sense for all the tower controls, that they know what your initial plan was. So that makes sense. Alright, get the descent
My
going.
name's Tower, number 172, Sierra Kilo holding short runway 16 right at Charlie, ready for departures.
So there's someone on Van Nuys right now on 16 right requesting a departure. So it's good to develop some situational awareness here to know what the airspace is like in terms of traffic.
Papa Hotel Tango India Mike, traffic Cessna stationary, departing runway 16 right westbound.
Roger that, Papa Hotel Mike.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo Van Nuys Tower, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff, make right crosswind departure.
Nice, so he gives me a heads up first.
16 right, clear takeoff.
The controller.
Thank you.
Cessna 688 traffic stationary, departing runway 16 right westbound.
Inside 688.
Nice. It's nice if it's a bit busy on the network. But damn it, guys, we failed the CAT-10. Man, so I thought I just did a crosswind there northbound. Oh no, I mistaken. It was runway 29. I was thinking about 27 at Torrance. Yeah, so that's about 40 degrees off. And that's why he failed me. Now I get it. Yeah, still I would think, well, I asked for a northbound departure. He said a right crosswind. Technically, I should just fly a right crosswind, obviously. But I don't think it's that much of a mistake. But Marcus did tell me something about why, because I was very, very close to Hawthorne, and if I didn't fly north but just a proper right crosswind leg, I wouldn't be that close to Hawthorne. There's the departing traffic, I think. Oh, thought I saw some departing
Next
traffic.
Tower, number 172 Sierra Kilo, requesting for early frequency, please.
Number 2 Sierra Kilo, what is your request?
Requesting for frequency change, please.
Number 2 Sierra Kilo, unable.
To say good, thank you.
Yeah, you missed it, Sniper.
Papa
Yeah,
Hotel Tango India Mike, runway 16 right, cleared for the option.
clear for the option 16 right, Papa Hotel Mike.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo, contact SoCal departure.
All right. Yeah, you missed it. So I was instructed a right crosswind departure, but I just followed my heading bug northbound
Unable on the frequency change. You
because
were
I
within
thought
300
that
feet
was
of other
kind of
traffic
like
in Van
right
Nuys, just making
crosswindish.
sure that there was
But
going
Marcus
to
said,
be
no, that's not what
conflict and you
I.
change
That's not
frequencies
what I
without being
said.
told to do so. Squawk ident, please. Now the instruction was unable.
All right, so let's get the descent going, guys.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo, radar contact now 3.5 miles west of the Van Nuys VOR. Say again, altitude leaving and your request.
All right, let's make that turn. We're clear to land, or clear for the option. Here we go.
Number 172 Sierra Kilo,
0
roger.
to the right.
Los Angeles altimeter is 2988. Resume navigation,
bunch of
maintain
flaps there.
VFR, and advise when established on the coast route southbound.
There we are. There's the runway. Yeah, Sniper, that's true, but I love Marcus. I so much prefer those guys to be strict and also teach you something. I mean, that's, again, a learning experience that you get for free. So I don't mind it at all that I failed the CAT-10, even though I did my best. It's part of the whole deal. Alright, on final. Run 6 rights. 2 wides. 1 right. 1 wide. Good. Let's trim a bit. We can park near the tower to the right if we like. It's about right. There we go. A little bit more power there. And I'm pulling on that yoke, so a bit more nose up trim. Yep, Aika. No, I don't know if Van Nuys is also part of Greg's scenery. But it looks very, very pretty.
Cessna 688, runway 16 left, cleared for the option.
Clear the option 16 left, 688.
Alright. There. Oh yeah. Nice. Flaps up. Alright. This seems like a nice exit for
Papa
us.
Hotel Tango, any mic? Are you continuing in the pattern?
No, this is a full stop. Like the parking near the tower.
Papa Hotel Tango, any mic? Roger, taxi, tower ramp via Alpha, you stay on my frequency.
Via Alpha to the ramp, we'll stay on this frequency. Thanks for the help. Alright, there we go. Landing lights off, strobe lights off. Alright, where are we going to park, guys? Well, that would be a nice hangar. Let's see, if we taxi a little bit further on, we can nicely park our airplane on the exact same spot that we left it yesterday.
172 Sierra Kilo, unable to get you through the Bravo airspace at your present altitude. Remain outside the Los
Vega, are
Angeles
you
Bravo
going to
airspace
try
until
again on
established
this
cold route.
stream?
5,500
No, not
is
today. I
required
don't
for
have the
that
time,
direction.
unfortunately. I'd also like to review my my mistake there. So as soon as I'm parked here, let's review and see what's going on. And it now makes a lot more sense what I did. Even though I still think, well, practically it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it does apparently. So I would like to know completely what I've done. There we go. Parked. Squawk 1200. Off. Magnetos off. Parker brake set. Door open. And there we are. Damn it, guys. Build a CAT-10. Man, this is hard. But still, I like it so much. I'm so excited. Cannot wait to give it another try, but I don't have the time to do it right now on stream. So let's have a look. First off, PilotEdge, disconnected. Then I'd like to see the recording. Let's go back to something like, yeah, this is fine. Here, see, whoopa. With our door still open. So, again, 2-9 left at Torrance. That's what we did, right? Yeah, so we taxied nicely to 2-9 right. Yeah, somehow in my mind, I didn't connect the dots with 2-9 right. And so on my heading indicator, we will have a look right away. Nice, Google here in the photo reel. I don't think that's actually there in the real world. Yeah, I was already flying north because I thought that actually corresponded with a crosswind right, crosswind departure heading, but that wasn't the case at all. So let's just look here at our route here. So departure, been pushed off by the wind, I guess, a little bit to the left. Then made a right turn, and I just continued my climb to 2,500 for the mini route. That was the idea. But I was already flying up north. Oh yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah. So because I was flying northbound, I was already flying a bit towards Hawthorne. A true right crosswind leg here from runway 29 would be a little bit more of a this direction, and that would keep me away from the Hawthorne Hawthorne airspace. Now, still, if I would tell myself this during the departure, I would say, well, it's just a general departure direction, just a right crosswind. So if I would add 20 or 30 degrees to that direction, that wouldn't be a problem. But apparently, it is a problem, and it's correct. Marcus is correct there. He instructed me to do a right crosswind departure there, and so I should have flown that one. And so I also would buy myself a little bit more time to switch frequencies and get to Hawthorne. I was just in time to get into the delta of Hawthorne. Otherwise, when I would have flown that right crosswind leg properly, then I would be much more. I had much more time, and also the Hawthorne control tower, the tower controller, could have also much more easily coordinated my my request. So yeah, makes sense. It's a bummer though, but it makes sense. Then yeah, I just continued that flight. Clouds and that stuff was all fine. As you can see here, a little bit of a wiggle over the LAX towers. You can see 24 left there. Well, it's pretty okay. So I was really getting my bearings straight there because I needed to talk to Marcus and again switch all those frequencies. But eventually it was kind of like okay-ish. Also good that I turned away from the Delta there because I didn't have established contact with the Van Nuys Delta. That was good. Also was aware of that Charlie, that nasty Charlie of Burbank that was on top of me. So even while I was instructed, thank you for the follow, Mr. Elks. Thanks. Welcome on the stream. So even though I correctly followed up on the instruction of the Santa Monica controller saying you need to stay at or above 2,500 feet, I was also aware that last Charlie was just above me, right at 3,000 feet. So that was good, but already something that I was familiar with. Okay, so yeah, we need to do another attempt for the CAT-10 very, very, very soon. I have some other days planned here to visit my family and stuff, so I don't know when I'm going to stream. I guess not tomorrow. No, it will be only will be later, I guess, somewhere. I think Friday-ish. So we got some days off here from the stream. So then the CAT-10 and then the weekend also the CAT-11. Hopefully, if I complete those pass for those CAT ratings, and then I'm gonna do my my celebration flights. Aviator Phoenix, thanks for following. Much appreciated, guys. Irrespective of my failing here of the CAT-10, you guys still support me. That's cool. Let's have a look at the landing, because we did land. See where I was actually back then, with my door still open. Yeah, that was on our base leg here. So there we go. Of course. And then also explain crashes. So apparently the gods are not with me today. And I don't know, I think it has to do with the flight track. I had this before, I think at St. Louis in the previous stream, where I also used the thanks for the follow, Mr. Runner. Thanks. When I was also reviewing my flight, and I was using that flight track, and suddenly it crashed on me. So something is going on there that isn't good. Okay, so sorry guys, that's a very abrupt ending of the stream. Still though, we learned something. Always follow on Marcus's departure instructions, and in this case, it's not just about flying a right crosswind leg, especially with all that airspace. It was very, very important to do so. So that's something that I won't do wrong the next time when I'm going to attempt that CAT-10 rating. Now, my transition went pretty okay. Boyton, how do you show this trajectory and explain? It is Control P, I think. and you can cycle through different visualizations of your flight track. It's really educational, very insightful to use, especially on stream to review your flight. So that's how you do that. But the transition went okay. Also, the change with the frequencies, landing at Van Nuys was okay as well. So generally, though, that part I think I've got pretty much nailed. So then the next part of that CAT rating would be to fly from Van Nuys to Jiaowei, and we need to do that coastal route. Yeah, and there was some stuff there as well that we need to be very considerate of. For example, that Bravo airspace that we talked about on this side. So if we would have made Van Nuys and would make our return flight, you can see this Bravo airspace here, starting from 5,000 to 10,000. And before we establish ourselves on that coastal route, this radial here to the LAX VOR, before we need to be already at 5,500. That's the altitude of the coastal. Let me just quickly show you. The coastal route. Yeah, so as you can see here. So altitudes available 5,500 to 6,500, but we're going to the east, so an odd number, so 5,500 would be our altitude. And before we can cross that line, that blue line of the Delta, of the Bravo airspace, we need to be at 5,500 and already have clearance, explicit clearance by the approach controller in this way. And then we're going to fly to LAX and then outbound to the Vincent Thomas Bridge, and then on our way to Jiaowei. Interesting. So guys, yeah, thank you for sticking by. My gosh, my first failing for a CAT rating, but still educational, and I so much appreciate your presence here on the stream, guys. I've been streaming a lot these couple of days, but I really appreciate you guys being here. Also, Mr. Runner, thank you for the follow. Aviator Phoenix, thank you for the follow. Mr. Elks, thank you for the follows as well. Thank you so much, guys. Again, much appreciated. I will be streaming, I guess, by the end of the week, because I need to visit or I like to visit my family in the next few days. So hoping to see you then. Around Friday, I will just keep a track of my Twitter or be on Discord, and I will announce when I'm going to fly and do a second attempt of my CAT-10. Hope you will join me back then. Guys, happy flights, blue skies. Bye. Palm Springs Tower, Skyline Papa Hotel Tango. Your mic is 10 miles north of the airport at 3,000 with information X-ray for a full stop. Landing 13 left if that's available.
Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs Tower, Squawk 6250.
6250.
Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, Palm Springs altimeter is 2985, radar contact about 10 miles west of the Palm Springs VOR. Presently landing runway 31, you're requesting straight in for 13.
That's available, yes, please.
Ever correction, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, make straight in runway 13 left and clear to land. Wind is 0905.
Clear to land, runway 3 left, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike, thanks.
Palm Springs to Splash 4658 is type 6 miles land call, request clearance to Vegas S-file.
Close 4658, Palm Springs clearance. Good afternoon. I'm able to give you that file. I'll be forward. Close 4658 is cleared to Las Vegas Airport. We have flight Cathedral 1 departure procedure to Palm Springs. Victor 370 to 29 Palms. Victor 538. Cresso. Join the Cresso 3 arrival. Maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 2405 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.7, squawk 6316.
Dallas 4658 is cleared to Vegas via Cathedral 1, Palm Springs, Victor 37029, Palms, Victor 538, Cresso 3, and initially climb 7,000 expected for 0 after 5, departure 167, squawk 6316 plus, which is 5.
Pause 4658, reback is correct. Tango Mike, taxi to ground via Echo remaining frequency.
Taxiing to the ramp via Echo, remaining on this frequency, Papa Hotel Tango, India Mike.
Ontario Tower, Cessna 237 Charlie Alpha, approximately 4 miles to the west, inbound to land.
Number 237 Charlie Alpha, roger, inner left traffic. Left downwind runway 26 left, report base.
Enter left downwind for 26 left and McCoy base 237 Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Tower United 242 on the visual for 20 right, will be turning for a right base.
United 242 Jolly Tower, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind 170, headwind 3.
Clear to land. 20 right to land.
Palomar Tower, Kilo ILS 4.
Here 520 Yankee Kilo Palomar Tower, runway 24, clear to land, wind 210 at 11. Number 237 Charlie Alpha, runway 26 left.
26 left, clear to land, 7 Charlie Alpha.
Palm Springs right plus 4658 East trend with weather going for taxi.
Lotus 4658, Palm Springs ground, runway 31 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Trail right via Echo Bravo 465.
Riverside Tower, good morning, November 3rd, the Alpha with you on the island.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, good afternoon. Runway 9 right, clear low approach, report miss.
November 2903 Alpha, clear low approach, runway 9. Next report is missing.
Palm Springs Tower plus 4658 ready to go 3 right at Bravo.
What's the 30 on radio check?
Lotus 4658, Palm Springs Tower, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 3 right plus 465.
Palomar Tower, Kilo 5 Kilo completed at 4.
Here 0 Yankee Kilo, Roger, taxi into the ramp via Alpha.
Via Alpha,
Lotus 4658, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure 465.
Cessna 7 Charlie Alpha is clearly active, taxi to the GA parking please.
Push 7 Charlie Alpha, remain on this frequency, taxi into the south ramp via Sierra.
South ramp via Sierra with you, 7 Charlie Alpha, thanks.
Number 2903 Alpha going around.
Number 03 Alpha, confirm going around or going miss.
November 2903 Alpha going missing.
Number 03 Alpha, Roger, execute the published missed approach procedure.
Flying published missed approach procedure. November 2903 Alpha.
Hyper 2903 Alpha, contact SoCal departure.
Contact departure 03 Alpha.
Number 03 Alpha, departure frequency will be 135.4.
135.4 for departure. Number 2903 Alpha.
Ontario Tower, November 516 Delta Mike, inbound ILS 26 left.
Number 516 Delta Mike, Ontario Tower. Good afternoon, Ontario. Wind is calm. Runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 6 Delta Mike. Ontario Tower, November 36. Correction 516 Delta Mike, clear to be active at uniform, taxiing to the south apron.
Number 6 Delta Mike, Roger, taxi in the south ramp via Sierra. Remain on this frequency.
Via Sierra on this frequency, 6 Delta Mike.
Riverside Tower, November 2903 Alpha is visual code for
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside Tower, runway 27, clear to land.
Middle land 27, Riverside Tower, November 2903 Alpha, in Alpha request taxi to Central Parking.
Number 2903 Alpha, Riverside ground. In the future, don't switch to the ground frequency unless you're told to do so. You should stay with tower, exiting the runway all the way to the hold short point. Stay on this frequency for now, taxi into the ramp via Alpha.
Technical ramp via Alpha, Roger, November 2903 Alpha.
General clearance, November 76 Charlie Mike, type Cherokee. I would like to attempt the I-4 rating today.
Cherokee 76 Charlie Mike, John Lane clearance. Good evening, good luck on the I-4 destination. Will be, let's go, it's Kilo, Oscar, X-Ray, Romeo.
That's Kilo, Oscar, X-ray, Romeo, 6 Charlie Mike.
Yes, sir, good luck.
I'm going to sign off and collect some information for this destination. I'll sign back in. Is that okay?
Absolutely, just report when you're back with the I-4. And how long do you think it'll be? It's not going to be more than an hour, is it?
No. I have to file and get some charts and plates.
Wonderful, yeah, I'll still be here, so it shouldn't be a problem. And we'll look for your flight plan to come through. I'll get your plans set.
Las Vegas Tower plus 465 is unusual 19 right 4500.
Plus 4658, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 right, clear to land, wind 1807.
Clear to land 19 right 465.
Plus 658, exit right, taxi into the ramp via hotel, remain on this frequency today.
X right, right via hotel, main frequency, update 465.
Ground number 953 Whiskey Alpha's Piper Banshee PA24/Whiskey Alpha. Like taxi the active VFR east departure with weather.
Calling Long Beach Ground, you just verify your call
sorry about that. 916 Whiskey Alpha, November 916 Whiskey
Comanche 9016 Whiskey Alpha, Long Beach ground, Roger. And just confirm VFR eastbound.
Eastbound and we're the east ramp just south of runway 25.
Comanche 9016 Whiskey Alpha, Roger. Runway 26 right, taxi via Kilo.
Okay, 25 right via Kilo, 916 Whiskey Alpha. Long Beach Tower, November 916 Whiskey Alpha, holding short of 25 right, Kilo, ready for departure via Fargo East.
Number 916 Whiskey Alpha, Long Beach Tower, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, right downwind departure, approved.
Clear for takeoff 25 right downwind departure, 6 Whiskey Alpha.
Good day, Palm Springs, ground scanning Papa Hotel Tango, Lima, east ramp with India, close traffic, 31 right.
Papa Hotel Tango, do you like? Palm Springs ground, say again, aircraft type?
For a Cessna Skyhawk.
Skyline Tango, do you like? Thank you, runway 31 right, taxi via Echo and Bravo.
Echo and Bravo, 31 right, Papa Hotel Tango.
Clear center, 791 Juliet, orange ground left.
Okay, Sky